Good morning, everybody. And today's job is I need a bit of a workshop to be able to work in doing my little hobby of welding and stuff like that. So, and looking around the house, I'm very limited as far as space is concerned. So, I could work underneath the shade here, but it means moving the samla out, moving the motorbike out, and that's about the only space. I could move the car out and work there. But for me it's too much trouble, so I need a little bit more permanent space. So I think the ideal space is this little bit here. Now eventually what I'm going to do, I'm going to build a room along a man cave, and I was going to build it along there, and I'll show you the picture of what it's going to look like. I was going to build it there, but now I've decided that I've got half the wall basically set out there, so it's bringing it out to here, which is about 2 meters from that wall. So it would be about 7 meters long by 3 meters, or 2 meters wide to here. Then it'll come out to 3 meters along here. So that's the plan. But until I get proficient with welding and stuff like that, I'm just going to play around. So basically I'm going to make this area into like my little workshop. And as part of the building's concern, I'm going to take off at that roof level and bring that down to about here, and then put tile on it to make it sort of starting my man cave. But in the meantime, because the sun shines in this area, it's uncomfortably warm and it needs to be shaded. So as a temporary fix, I'm going to put this shade cloth on, and this will give me a rough idea as to the size of area that we're going to have, and I'm going to fix it to this structure here. So let's get started. So that's the shade cloth done now. I'll put a bit of a slope on because all the water's going to come down here. So if any water runs down there, it's going to run down there. Now it's a temporary shade cloth, because what I want to do is make this into my workshop area. So what I'm going to do is put some steel supports down here and join it into that roof there, and then make the roof go along, so it's like a double roof like that. That's the idea of it, but at the end of the day it does provide some shade for me to work underneath here, because you can't work out in the sun. It's debilitating. Already having thoughts on this, because the land or the backyard slopes, so the table isn't level, so I can level the table up, screw it to the wall and make these into cupboards, because it's a metal tabletop, and if I want it stronger I could always screw something on top of that as well. But again, just some ideas. And as storage, you can never have enough storage. So yes, I'm happy with the shade cloth for now, until I build a more substantial structure along here. So leave your comments down below, see what you think. Took a couple of hours to do, but it's done now. Thanks for watching.